Why, hello there, fellow Shadow Priest. I heard you were interested in one-shotting people. I heard you wanted to be Swifty. You wanted a Swifty Shadow Priest macro. And you wanted to be like a rep alley. You wanted to be like Vanguards and walk in, Divine Toll, boom, dead. Well, today, we're going to do just that. We are going to do some crazy shadow spooky damage. I like to call it void jizzing on people, but you can kind of, call it your own. Essentially, we got some new PvP talents, so let's go over those real quick. We have Void Volley and Megalomania and Improved Master Spell. Now, Improved Master Spell is a very defensive talent. You don't really want to play it if you want to do max damage and be a complete Swifty chat. So we're going to go with, for the sake of this video, Void Volley, Megalomania, Ancient Madness, Void Torrent probably as well. We don't need Damnation as much. DP isn't doing that much damage, so we're going to want to play these talents and, like a damage trinket. Maybe even a badge could be good for this as well. And if we take a look at my damage breakdown from this game, does anything stand out to you here? Does anything look ajar? Look at this Void Volley. Big damn. It hits for, 2 Void Forms, and it gets 14 hits, which is going to do a lot of damage. I mean, if it hits one person 3 times, that's going to be like 12k damage. You get a couple crits in there, and that's enough to force a cooldown, and you're like basically adding this damage on top of your typical like Void Form mind games wombo combo go. So let's check some footage out and break down the global cooldowns of what we're actually doing to make this shit work, because it's super funny, man. Like, there's people don't expect it, and it's been fun to play. Like, I was playing all night. We're playing in twos around 2500, 2600, and these teams are not bad. We're not playing arena skirmishes and facing bots. We're queuing into like rank 1 gladiators and people that are just like decent at the game, and they're dying instantly. Like, they're literally getting globaled. So I think people aren't ready for this, and this is something I got a lot of questions about in my stream before 9.1 came out. Like, hey, what do you think of all these talents? And I kind of said they seem troll, and I probably wouldn't play them. Although the Surrender to Madness, the Megalomania one, I think could be good with another caster. And now I'm like for sure certain that that's going to be awesome, because you're basically getting double value on Void Form if you're using it to like stagger it a little bit. So you're going to be in Void Form like way more often. It's going to be easier to put out damage. Yeah, but anyways, let's get into some clips. So let's check it out. All right, guys, first things first. I didn't really explain the talent that well. I feel like the Void Volley thing is going to shoot out a bunch of Void Jizz when you press Void Form, and it's also going to shoot it out when you press Surrender to Madness. So that's why we're stacking Surrender to Madness and Megalomania. And the closer you are to the target, the more likely it is to hit them. So I want to run onto this Priest. I also want to point out, if you haven't done this already, keybind your Shackle Undead bind to Shackle Arena 1, 2, 3 pet. This makes it so anytime you face a hunter, you can bait kicks with it. You can also just CC it so it doesn't do damage. You can CC it to prevent it from using Roar of Sacrifice, so a mage can get full combust value. Just want to do that in general. So we get the kick out of the way. I actually try to grip the trap, but this hunter is really good against Shadow Priest. I remember he's good at not trapping like that. So he gets the trap there. I should have stacked, whatever. Priest dispels my dots. My global's here. I'm going to PI, get my dots up, and then Void Form, or I'm going to stun him and then Void Form, ideally as close as I can. If I'm right here, it's even better, but I felt kind of rushed because this hunter is one-shotting me. So what I'm going to do is just get a little bit closer after this, get the Void Bolt off, I trinket the silence so I can continue doing damage. My next global after the Void Bolt was to Surrender to Madness, which is going to unleash even more Void Jizz. And then I will Fear the Priest out of the dome, Mind Games him, Shadow Word Death, and that is a solid dub right there. Now, one thing that you may not have noticed from this clip is that every time these Void Jizzes actually hit people, it fears them, right? So if this Priest tries to get back into his dome, this thing is going to hit him right here, and it's going to take him a step backwards. Like, he was directly headed in there. I know it's all pixelated, but the Void Jizz hits him, and then boom, he's instantly going a different way. It's just like a disorient. And the Blizzard has managed, look, he's disoriented here too. It's this buff right here. It's a 3-second disorient. Blizzard has managed to make this not DR with anything, so it's going to be really fucking frustrating. And I actually have a clip here as well ready for us to just check this out. check it in real time what this looks like from the other side.
What the fuck is this, man? Oh my god. He's actually gonna die, bro. Holy shit!
Alright, you get the gist of it from that. It's really frustrating. It's really OP, does lots of damage. Let's get into just one more clip so that we can see how this is working. It is none other than Vanguard's the true hero of Retail Arena. He has been referred to as the Fell Reaver because he just kind of walks around and shit stomps people and you can't really kill him. So let's test it out. This is going to be the real test. Put the pedal to the metal. Fake the kick. I fear him, but his Divine Toll dispels himself out, which is a really cool mechanic that we're going to hate. We are going to stun him, be as close to him as we can. Void Form, Surrender to Madness, Mind Games, and one shot. Let's fucking go. I've been on the other side of that so many times. To watch it happen to him for the first time ever is just incredible. I mean, I'm loving this so much. I've never been able to one-shot people before, so we're having a lot of fun. And in this scope in particular, it's not necessarily even the Void Volley that's one-shotting him. Like, I got an 11k Mind Games crit, so obviously that's going to be substantial damage. But the little hits that this is doing is going to make your go, like, you know, 30%, 40%, 50% more powerful. And if you can already almost solo someone as a Shadow Priest, adding a little bit of extra damage to help finish people off is really going to put you over the edge and maybe even make you a little bit more viable in twos and maybe in other comps where you have trouble finishing kills. Like I remember playing Shadowplay, I felt like I could never kill anything. But yeah, hopefully this adds a little bit of nuance and complexity to the game. Maybe I'm thinking maybe we combine a little Void Jizz with a little A-Bomb Limb, a little Kyrian Spear, maybe a Vortex so they can't run out of it. I know people have been stacking against the wall, so if you guys have clips or questions or anything, definitely post them down low if you can, and we'll be sure to check it out. Also join the Discord and follow the stream. We're going to be streaming every night. Retail Arena 9.1, here we are. Arena goes live Tuesday, so expect a nice fun stream. Take off. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Hope everyone had a good season 1 of Shadowlands, and let's get ready for season 2. Peace.